Let's go. Hey, what's up? And welcome to the How We Get Fit podcast.
Yeah.
In this episode, we got the amazing Salani Ainu'u.
Salani.
Welcome to the show.
Go get her. See, I'm a go getter.
If you's a go-getter, why don't
Thanks
you?
for having me, guys.
Yeah, thanks so
This is
much.
amazing.
Well, you are amazing for being here for free. So thank you very much.
Yes.
Wait,
And some
Wait.
is this free?
we'll
Salani.
send you the check later.
Don't tell Rafi you paid me.
He paid us to be on the show.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I figures.
No,
Rafi.
but we're super excited that you're here. And just a little backstory on Salani. He was born in LA, raised half his life in Carson, and then the other half in Samoa. That's so cool. And just so you guys all know, Salani's one of those super irritating guys that's good at everything that he does. Like he can sing, he can act, he can play instruments. He's probably self-taught. Like he's just one of those guys. Do you draw too? Aren't you like an artist?
I don't do good at diets.
Yeah.
Does that count?
Which is why we are on the show.
But was fitness something that naturally came easily to you? The working out part?
You know what? I actually only wanted to start working out so that I could be big like my other cousins. I
Oh.
have big guys, yeah. In my family.
Okay.
It was bad, yeah.
Oh,
So-
so
yeah.
that's
So it was a family motivated thing. Yeah.
It was, yeah, but it was motivated in the wrong direction. Like, oh, you're a small guy. You're not Filipino. It's like, whatever,
That's what
guys.
they would say to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was this
Wow.
family in Carson or was this family in Samoa?
This is family in Carson. A lot of my
Oh.
family in Carson, LA, the whole California area, they're a lot taller. They average maybe 6'1" to 4.
Wow.
And then, yeah. 6'1"
Yeah.
to 6'4". Here I am,
Oh.
the 5 foot. I gotta throw it in. I gotta throw the half in. 5'9.5".
There you,
There you
it,
go.
it
Hey,
I
counts.
have to throw in the half.
It
yeah.
counts.
do
I
the
would just
same
round
thing.
up
Yeah.
5'10".
Oh,
Round up to 6
Oh,
feet,
man.
Salani.
Wear
Yeah, I know.
boots 5'11".
Yeah.
Just keep that. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is what we were wondering.
Mm-hmm.
What is the fitness scene in Samoa?
You know what? It's not big at all. Fitness isn't a big thing in Samoa.
Because they're
So,
just naturally fit, like just
Actually, it kind of it's a teeter-totter in Samoa with health. Yeah, it's a big teeter-totter, and the thing about Samoa is we're so high ranking in the world with diabetes.
oh really?
So it's a big thing, yeah, in Samoa for people to be diabetic and then to go straight to pills. Like that's the answer in Samoa.
Oh,
Like the answer for diabetes is not health.
right.
It was always, oh, well, just take these pills. And my father was on
Sounds
pills too.
Mm-hmm. That's like what I would do. Yeah.
Just give me the magic pill.
Oh, your dad. So your dad was on pills.
Yeah, my father was on pills for a while too. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So was that inspiration for you as well?
For CrossFit, like I think going to the gym at first, it was more of I wanted to I kind of wanted to look like a lot of my family over in
Right.
Carson in LA.
Okay.
But then when I came over here, all I was doing in LA was bench press and curls. Like that was it. That was,
Right.
I was like, oh, so
Mm.
what are we doing today, man? You ain't even gotta ask. Bench press and curls. That's how it goes.
The beach muscles.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Yep.
Yeah, I have naturally big legs, so I didn't have to work too much on my legs. But so it was really just bench press and curls.
Yeah.
Then when I
Yeah.
came over here, when I got married, I went to the doctor to check on one thing, and the doctor had was taking taking my blood test and everything, and he just cracking a joke. He was like, "Man, Salani, you're like one fried chicken away from me having to issue you diabetes pills." So, yeah, I'm like,
Wow.
what? But that moment, my wife walked into the room. The moment he
Yes.
said that, and
The
she
wife.
heard that, she goes, "Really?" So
Can you write
oh,
that down, doctor,
doctor,
please?
you
Yeah.
couldn't have said that like really
Wow.
fast before she walked in or something. Yeah, so she walked in on that moment, and that
Mm.
is really what
Ah,
took me to CrossFit.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
And you've been there for
yeah.
5 years.
I've been there for 5 years. I
Okay.
started CrossFit out at 298 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, at
Of
Wow.
pure muscle.
5'9.5".
Mhm.
Wow. You didn't want to just gain extra 2 pounds before you started?
I
I
know,
don't make it
man.
either.
Yeah, those 2 pounds would
Wow.
have been perfect, man.
Right.
But yeah,
Right. No.
that's
Wow.
where I
Okay.
started.
298. Okay. So
Yeah,
that was your starting point. So I
yeah.
guess take us through the journey.
Yeah,
Like,
we want to hear your story.
yeah, tell us the story.
Well, when we started, I've been working at the church already for about maybe 4 years, I
Okay.
think. About
Okay.
4 years I've been working for the church, and then, me and Coco, like our thing was, do the music, do everything, and then we would just go eat. Like that would be our thing.
Right.
Right.
Let's just
Yeah.
go
Right.
eat. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we gotta talk. We gotta have a meeting. Okay, let's go have it at Zippy's. Oh, we gotta talk
All
about it. Oh, let's
right.
go have it. Oh, I'm tired. Okay,
Right.
let's go have it at Zippy's. Like everything was,
Food
at
was the
Zippy's.
center
Yeah,
of right.
that's it. But then that's kind of like all Polynesian.
Right. Right.
Yeah, you kind of go to somebody's house. It's almost it's taboo to walk into a family member's house without
Mhm.
food, especially if it's a
Mhm.
Yeah.
gathering.
Yeah.
Right.
So everything is kind of surrounded by food. Food is the one thing that kind of brings us together.
Right.
Yeah. So
Oh.
it's the kind of foods that we have available nowadays. It's changed the game for a lot of our weight in Samoa.
Mm.
In a
Yeah.
good way or
So
a bad way?
in a bad way.
Oh,
So
okay.
everything
Mm.
being
Okay.
so processed and everything being so fast.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
so
Yeah.
Right. Right.
we would go and we used to cut up a cow, cook it in the umu or the
Mhm.
Yeah.
imu like we do
Mhm.
over here,
Mhm.
and just wait for the process to go, and then vegetables and the starches that we have, they were all stuff that we grew.
Right.
Right.
But
Right.
now it's just like okay, we have corned beef in a can, and it
Right.
just substitutes for everything. So
Right.
Exactly.
yeah,
Right. Yeah.
all
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
processed
I can
foods.
see how
Sorry, I
that.
went way off the subject.
No,
We're on
this is part of your
CrossFit.
story. This is all, it's all
Yeah.
connected. We
It's all
want to hear all
connected.
of it. So
Yes.
Oh, you guys are
Yes.
so sweet. My wife is so sweet. Yeah, you went off a subject
no,
again.
it was good because you're talking about you and Coco, how you guys would go and eat.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Coco being someone that you worked with, your
Yes.
brother that you would work
yeah,
with,
Yep.
and you guys would be done, go off and eat. And
yeah.
then would it be like, because you guys would walk past CrossFit, because CrossFit was in close proximity to your job. So it's
Did
like,
that open back
oh,
then?
CrossFit, yeah. Well, CrossFit, the only reason why I jumped over there was because my wife.
Mm.
After that visit in the
Yes.
And
at
then
the hospital,
right.
Oh,
my wife got over there. She's like, "You have a gym right next to
yeah.
your work.
You are not gonna
What are you
die on
doing?"
my
Yeah,
watch. Yep.
exactly. I am
I
not paying
know.
for your pills.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know. I
So
have
she
given him the
actually
same
called him up.
speech.
Yeah.
Yeah. She does the same
You're
thing.
not
to me.
leaving me with these
Yeah.
children. You're gonna live.
You are going to pay for
Gonna
these.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so she encouraged you,
Mhm.
threatened
She
you.
actually was the one that made the call. So she called the guy that owned the place. His name
Okay.
is Kimo Kakoman.
Okay.
And this was, I don't know if you guys remember the World's Gym that was right down the street from
Yes,
the church.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
A really small one.
Looked
Yeah.
at it
Yeah.
all the time.
So, oh, there it is.
Yeah.
There's a small little garage right next to World's that's connected to the gym.
Mm.
And so he started off opening up a CrossFit gym there first.
Mm.
And it was just enough. So CrossFit is a lot of Olympic weightlifting, gymnastics, and cardio. Yeah,
Okay.
so the Olympic weightlifting has to do with a lot of overhead
Mm-hmm.
bars overhead. So there was only for the tall guys, there was only just a little bit of space from,
Oh,
from
wow.
the top of the to the ceiling.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And so he
made
was
it
just like, I
exciting.
gotta move. So he moved over here on Mission Lane.
Right.
And
Okay.
when he opened up, my wife had called him up and said, "Hey, we just wanted to try this out."
Mm.
This guy's a blessing. So what he
Wow.
does, he goes, he didn't have an intro to CrossFit class. It was just CrossFit, and then all the members that came over. So he asked questions. Also, how long have you guys been working out? I was like, working out.
How do you spell that? Yeah.
Yeah, so he actually called us up. I mean, we called him up, and then he said, "You know what? Let me try this class out. I'll open it up, and then tell me if you like it. We didn't realize he actually started that class for me and my
Oh,
wife.
wow.
Wow,
Yeah,
just
for
for
me
Good
you
and my
job,
wife,
Kimo.
just
guys.
for us. I
Yeah,
know
props to
Kimo
you,
is the man,
Kimo.
dude. But I think he was already. I mean, he already kind of planned doing something like that already before. But we were the first ones to start
Wow.
his 11 o'clock basic class, and it
Wow.
was an intro into CrossFit. And it was one of the most embarrassing classes I've ever been to in my life
Did you throw up?
because
Oh,
I dry heaving. Does that
dry
count?
Oh.
heaving, yeah.
No, on the
Oh
way home to
man.
McDonald's because you wanted to warm yourself. I was like, no, no, no. I earned this McDonald's. I earned it. I'm trying to drive off. So dry heaving halfway over to McDonald's. I
Oh
couldn't even get to
god.
McDonald's, man.
Wow.
I went to
Wow.
Long's and just grabbed the. But the very first workout, it was a 30-minute class.
Mhm.
It is 10 minutes of warming up. Then he gives you 10 minutes of instructions for the movements that we're gonna do that
Okay,
day.
that's good. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the
Yeah.
workout is only 10 minutes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So we get to the warm up and there's this it's like jumping jacks, sit into a squat, like arm rotations and stuff. And then we get into these evil, just demonic moves called lunges.
Oh
And
yeah.
so I start my first lunge, and mind you, this is just the warm up. I start my first lunge, then it's right foot forward, right foot back, right foot forward, right foot back, right foot forward, and then the third one on my way back, my leg just locked up, and my
Uh-oh.
whole body just boom, just right on the floor. And my wife is over there. She's still doing her, just kind of looking at me.
She's like, boy,
"You
get
all
up.
right?" Like, and I'm thinking, you know what? This guy's gonna kick me out of this class, man. It's just so
So
embarrassing. I'm laying on the floor, and Kimo walks up to me, and he smiles at me, and he says, "Hey, buddy, just stay on the floor. Don't worry about it.
Wow.
Wait until the stars align because I'm seeing stars." He knows exactly what's going on. All these stars are just like going all over the place while I'm on the floor. And I'm dizzy. And he goes, "As soon as the stars align and you feel you can get back up and join us again."
Nice.
Wow. What a good
Holy
coach.
Yeah,
smokes.
that's a good coach.
Yeah.
I think that's important to hear because I think out in the world people have like a bad view of CrossFit, but if you really experience it, you know,
Mhm.
it's actually a really good program, especially with good
It is.
coaches like you.
I'm the best coach.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
know.
so
Just
Salani's
don't
been a
follow
coach.
don't follow my eating
Do
habits.
as I say, not as I do.
Yeah. That's it.
that's on your wall
Joe.
right there.
Oh, okay. So why don't you, do you remember what you said we should call this episode? Kind of fit,
Oh,
kind
I
of
don't.
fat.
Oh yes, that's it.
So
Kind of
is
fit, kind of fat.
that resonated
Yes.
with us.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
we're
glad I
considering
can
calling the
connect
whole
someone.
show kind of that.
It's like, okay, so what is the struggle for you? The diet, the workouts, both? It's both for me.
For me, it's the eating.
The
Like
eating, God, I know.
the
Yeah.
workouts are actually really fun. If you get into CrossFit, it really isn't as scary because when I looked up CrossFit, it went straight to the CrossFit Games.
Mm,
So I'm
right,
watching these guys just go at it in CrossFit Games. I'm
right,
like, oh heck no, I ain't
Yeah.
gonna do stuff like that.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I'm not built for that kind of stuff.
Right.
right.
That's all the devil movements. So
Yeah.
when we went, I was already scared. I thought I was gonna get kicked out. And then the coach, the best coach in the world, man. I mean, he's understanding. My man
Wow.
was patient. My man was encouraging, and nothing
Wow.
about CrossFit scared me. From that point,
Right.
from that day,
Mhm,
I went back the very next class that I could, which was 2 days after,
mhm.
and I was sore as dude.
Right.
But I knew that okay, I can work with this guy.
Yeah, yeah. He's gonna
That's
take care of
cool.
you.
Yeah, this guy's gonna.
Yeah,
He's not out to get me or anything.
yeah. That's
CrossFit
good.
does seem like a family, like a family style. It definitely seems like
Yeah,
a close knit
it's a big.
community.
It's a community builder. Is what
Yeah.
it is.
That's what it
The,
seems like.
the great thing about it is that everybody just kind of suffers together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what,
yeah,
it doesn't
You're in
matter.
the
Like when the clock
trenches.
hits, that's it. When the
Yeah.
clock hits,
yeah.
everybody's moving, and when the clock stops, everybody suffered. So it
Right.
didn't matter if you finished 10 rounds or if you did 3 rounds.
Right.
It's just
Yeah.
like okay, we all gave it our best,
Yep.
and we all feel great after. Like nobody ever walks out of CrossFit saying, man, I wish I never did that.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're just
Yeah.
like, wow, that was amazing.
Yeah.
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 What is like your what was a typical workout for you? I mean, I know they're all so different. I don't know how Kalani might be able to ask a better question that way, but just wondering what the process looked like for you.
Yeah. Yeah. What does a CrossFit program look like?
Oh, so a CrossFit program basically deals with one element that's a push,
Okay.
whether it's a press, you're pushing away from your body.
Okay.
One element that's a pull, something that you're pulling towards you, or like a pull up,
Mm.
and then something that has to get your heart rate up, whether
Okay.
it's a run or burpees or whatever. So
Right.
they'll kind of go through that cycle. Anything that has a push pull, but they try to focus on functional movements. Like a
Things that you're
curl,
going to
like
use
this
every
is,
day.
yeah. So this isn't gonna be used every day. Like I can't use this in my everyday
No.
Right, right.
unless I drink like that. You know?
Eat like
Unless I
that.
drink.
You drink
Yeah.
5-gallon buckets.
Yeah.
And you need it. Yeah.
So anything that can transfer
Okay.
into an everyday movement. So
Okay.
CrossFit
Right.
focuses on that range of motion. I want to be able to fully extend and fully come back
Right.
and still feel
Right.
comfortable, still
Yeah.
feel safe. Yeah.
Right. Right. Right.
So
So
that's why all the workouts kind of have something like that in it.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So kind of going back to like your story, like what were your goals? Like initially, you started, right? You got motivated and voluntold to go.
Yeah.
But what were your goals at that point?
You know what? I didn't really have a real desire to get fit.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I really started going because of the coach and then the community over there.
Right.
Like
Right.
everybody was
Right.
encouraging. Like yeah,
Oh,
so it wasn't
that's
really there
awesome.
wasn't really something that was connected to, man, I want to get fit. I want to get
Right.
fit. Like the moment my mind went off of like focusing on being fit and
Yeah.
and everything, I was able to just enjoy the process, like the whole process of going to the gym and eating properly. Like I was able to enjoy all of that stuff.
That's
I
really
really
good.
like
Yeah.
that.
That's really good.
Like
Yeah.
the burden, because sometimes fitness can feel like a burden to
Mm-hmm.
me.
Oh yeah.
You know what I
Big
mean?
time.
Like I have to do it. But when you
Yeah.
look at it that way,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
it can change your whole mindset about it.
You guys
Yeah.
play sports growing up?
Do you count kickball in the backyard? Because then yes.
If you have a coach, then maybe I'll count it. I
Okay,
don't know.
I've never had a
Kickball,
coach, but Kalani has
yes, I
done
played.
that.
What's that sport? Oh, badly. Yeah, I did not play well, but I played a lot. I played soccer and basketball mostly.
And
Grew-
all
Yeah.
his brothers were super good at sports.
Yes, my
Oh,
family
yeah.
were really good, and I was not.
Did you have a coach that you kind of gravitated to?
You know, not really.
The coaches were
And-
like, no.
Yeah. And
Where's your brother? Yeah.
but I had a but as far as I've had other not sports, but I've had like business coaches and
Yeah.
like
Jiu-jitsu
mentor
coach.
like jujitsu. Like I took jujitsu and I had one coach Niza, and he I think he coaches at the UFC gym now. But he
Oh,
was
nice.
like I consider like that was my jujitsu teacher. So yeah. So
Real patient,
yep.
real smart, real educated,
Yeah.
really, really kind.
Yeah. Funny guy too,
Funny
you know.
Yeah.
No, yeah, he really took the time to explain everything to you, so it was really good. Yeah.
That was a big difference maker for me. Yeah, Kimo was
Right.
he was really patient on explaining,
Right.
you know, what the movements are and then how to move properly.
Right.
And
Right.
the thing about me is I had a conversation with my father-in-law. It's a
Okay.
big guy. My father's like he's not a small guy. Yeah. But he's also naturally just thick.
Oh,
This guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he was I had a conversation with him about lifting weights,
Mm.
and he was mentioning this was way before CrossFit. I was still doing my regular regimen, bench press and curls. So he was telling me, hey, you know, be careful when you go into the gym. I see you're getting bigger. You know, I see your chest is getting bigger and everything. Your arms are getting bigger, but be careful. You know, as Samoans, we get very prideful. Yeah, we get very prideful.
Mm.
Even when you get in the gym, you see somebody putting on more weight than you almost feel like he's calling you
Mm.
out.
Yeah.
And that guy's not even paying attention. And I want to say, oh, no, that's not me. But that
Mm.
was me. Like,
Yeah.
for real me.
Yeah.
I'll see any
Yeah.
of these small guys go over there and put on more weight on
For
the bar.
real, you
Man,
Yeah.
I'll make sure that I'll get that weight and I'll clink it on.
Yep. Check this out.
Clink. Yeah, make sure and then do the little side eye. Make sure he's looking at
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Okay, he's looking. He's looking. Do
Yeah.
one of those
Yeah.
things. Grab the thing and you just kind of.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So the pride was a big thing
Mm.
for
Yeah.
for me when it came to lifting weights and lifting heavy. So
Yeah.
chemo had switched my whole thought
Wow.
process on that
Mm. Yeah.
when it came to being safe, like lifting safe and
Right.
using correct movement. Yeah,
Yeah.
Avoiding
when it came to
injuries.
that's
Yeah.
it. That's it. When you do things properly
Right.
and you
Right.
take your time, you take it step by step, you'll be able to avoid injuries. But even
Yeah.
in CrossFit, my pride still rises up.
It is. To this
It
day.
still
To
rises
this
up.
day.
Not anymore. Not to this
Oh.
day. I
Hey.
think yeah,
Yeah.
it's been a little while since I stopped. Like, nah, that's for you guys. I know what I have to work on. I understand my
Right.
body a lot more
Yeah.
because of CrossFit.
That's cool.
That I know
Yeah.
what to avoid it and
Right.
where to spend a little bit more time, spend a little less time on.
Yeah. No, that's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
Mm.
So, what has been some of your struggles as far as maybe sticking with routine, or is there anything that you've had to overcome to
Maybe
stay
busy
fit?
schedules, or just, I mean, you got kids, you got a job, you got a family. Like, how do you make it work? How do you make time for it still?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I was just about to ask you guys the same thing. Yeah, I coach 3 days a week. And so
Oh,
like
wow.
my I think the hardest thing, man, it's been hard, especially with COVID,
Yeah.
because I love to cook and I love to eat.
Oh, me
Yep.
too.
Yeah.
Mostly
In the
eating.
house
Yeah.
board, cooking
Oh my
food.
gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. So what are we gonna do today in the house? Well, let's cook something. Cook something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cook something else. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
actually been a little hard. I do know one thing that helps my wife is when I'm on board with her. Like if she'll
Right.
pick something and she'll go, you know what, this day, and that day, I'd like to go to the gym. And if you have time, I'm like, yeah, man, I'll go.
That's
And
cool.
Yeah.
I know that the moment that I start jumping off, what do you call? I can see her just kind of strain away and the
Mm.
Right.
routine.
It's
Yeah,
true.
but
Right.
when you're married, uh, I I know that it helps me personally to
Mhm.
have my wife beside me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Have her with me, and it really encourages me. It lets me know that okay, we're still on the same page. Everything, yeah,
Right.
mind,
Right.
spirit, and body. Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
so true, especially because if one person's eating McDonald's and the other person's eating salad, they're just like, I hate you so
yeah,
much right now.
exactly.
Yeah. So what is your diet like now? Like what was it look? What did it look like?
Oh, my
Like-
diet is terrible.
Oh.
You're talking to the wrong person right now. But I gotta say, I've lost. I went from 298, so I'm 255 right now.
Oh,
Okay.
And
wow.
I
Nice.
stay around 255 when I really focused on like eating properly.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
when you were doing the
Yeah.
diet, right, what did it look like?
It was everything was cooked at home, like cooked at all Whole
Mm.
Foods at home.
Mm.
Don't eat anything out.
Right.
Yeah.
And then make sure that you have meat and greens.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like as long as you have greens in there
Right.
on my plate, man, that was it. And that's something that we learned from CrossFit. Chemo's
Right.
wife, Di Kockelman, she actually helped us out with the eating regimen, and it
Ooh.
really just helped because after a while, I would send her pictures of the stuff that we would eat, and she would help us. Okay, you know what? Let's try to do this
Oh,
less of this
nice.
tomorrow. And we'll do more of that tomorrow.
Wow.
And then I started realizing, man, our plates were like we were eating like steak and vegetables like 3 times a week. I almost got tired of steak.
Almost.
Like it was
Almost.
like that, almost.
It
Yeah, but I
almost
made sure
happened.
I had the fattiest steaks, man. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed cooking for my family. I enjoyed cooking for my wife.
Oh,
So
that's
Mm.
good.
it became fun. Yeah, for me it became fun. I don't know if people don't that don't like to cook. It's probably
Yeah.
not the conversation.
Yeah. That's make it hard. Makes it hard sometimes, right? Some people, they don't like to or don't have time to. So, but it is sometimes necessary. Like you have to do stuff that you don't like to do sometimes
All the time.
All the
to
time.
make it work.
All the time. If you want to get to another level in your life, you have to get uncomfortable.
Yeah,
it's
There's
true.
no doubt about it. There's something that there's a reason why we're at where we are,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of it has to do with the fact that, man, we're comfortable. Like
Yeah.
I'm comfortable. Nobody's telling me what to do. I don't have to go here. I don't have to eat that.
Right.
Yeah, and I learned that the first time I got married. Like I wasn't living with anybody, and my wife was with me. Now I was like, hey, we can eat whatever we want. We can do whatever we want, girl. Let's go.
Get the ice cream.
Yeah.
So are you the cook in the family then?
We kind of switch off. Me and my wife, we switch off. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't mind cooking. I don't like the cleaning.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I actually would rather clean.
Oh.
Yeah, I enjoy cleaning, but now my daughter's 11 years old, and
Ooh,
she's
yes.
amazing
That's
at
awesome.
washing dishes. So
Yeah. Give her that practice.
yeah, for real, it's the best. I like it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is there a certain mindset that you had to get in to stick with? Because 5 years is a long time to stay with CrossFit.
Mm-hmm.
I know you mentioned it was a coach in the community, but did you have to yourself get into a certain mindset of, I need to make sure I'm healthy for my family, or was there anything like that?
You know what? That was it did play a factor when I had my second kid. So my first kid was like, okay, cool, yeah, I can still kind of do whatever I want to do. But when I had my second kid, and then we started to realize, man, I started to get tired faster. And then eating was just like, man, we ain't got time. Let's just go to McDonald's.
Right.
We ain't got time. Let's just go to Jack in the Box.
Yeah.
And there are 4 Jack in the Boxes from work to home. I passed 4
strategically.
Oh man.
Yeah, for real, man. The man is
Easy.
getting us, man. Oh, that man. Whoever that man is.
That man.
He knows, man. He knew exactly how I was gonna drive home.
Right?
Right there. Where Salani live? What does he work? Okay, let's put 4 Jack in the Box.
It was just for you.
Yeah, just in case I passed the first one. I'm like, no, I can do this. Second one, no, I can do this. The third one, I can't do this.
Right?
Make my left turn. Yeah,
you will be
surprised.
I think a lot of it has to do with that. Having the kid, and then realizing, I gotta stick around for this.
Right.
Yeah, I gotta be here for the long run.
Yes.
And then, I mean, we're really big Bible believers.
Right.
And so we do understand about leaving an inheritance, for your kids and then your children's children. Yeah, so I believe that, man, if I was going at the rate that I was going before I was in CrossFit, I wouldn't even have been alive to leave an inheritance for my kids, let alone,
Right.
Yeah. So it was really important for me to know that, one, God has a plan for me. So I'm going to have to be able to take care of his temple as long as I can, the best that I can. And I'm not a great, caregiver to his temple all the time, but it's there. Like, I know that, like, it's still kind of there at the forefront. Hey, you gotta do better. You got to do better.
That's good.
Right.
Yeah.
And I love that you mentioned your kids and your grandkids, because that really is like, what's the point of having all these kids if you're not even going to be healthy enough to raise them, or so that's why we're just like,
yes, that's why
we gotta do something. And
we should get fit. So what should we do? Start a podcast,
Let's sit down.
Sit down and talk on a microphone and see how we get fit. No, but
I know.
Exercise our jaw muscles.
Yes, it's important. It's important. This is community, and the community is how we. But I really liked how that really resonated with me too. Is, having that the kids as because I have 2 of my own.
Come on, somebody.
And they're young, and I'm not as young as I used to be. I just turned 40, this year. So, yep. It's,
Yeah.
halfway to
on,
80.
somebody.
But
Yeah.
I have a 4-year-old and a 18-month-old.
Yeah.
And
Go
so
nonstop.
I'm gonna be, when they're in high school, I'll be up in those years as well. So
Yeah.
I want to be able to, hang with them and still tap them out.
Yeah,
And,
that's it. That's it.
I know.
You know, give them that speech. Always give them the one-liner. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
still kick your butt.
Yep.
Even if you're
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're looking up to them.
Yeah, I hope it's looking up. Yes.
from
So
my
wait, are you?
wheelchair, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking to my great grandkids by then. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yep. I know.
Are you bigger than your cousins now? Then
No.
they're
I still have a lot
they
of cousins
still.
that are a lot bigger. Yeah. No, it's fine, man. I mean, my pride has already kind of went down. It's
Yeah.
not a focus anymore.
Yeah.
Like,
You gave up
whatever.
on the dream.
It was more growing up
Whatever.
that needed to happen, right?
Yeah.
Not not growing bigger.
Yeah.
But we
That's
were
it.
stalking you on Instagram. We saw that you also
Yep.
hike. You guys like to go on hikes as a family, and you guys like. So are you
Yeah.
guys an outdoor family? Was that something that started when you went to CrossFit, like getting the family involved?
Yeah, actually, CrossFit started that for us.
Mm.
And then our daughter, I remember on her 7th birthday, she wanted to do Coco Head.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Okay.
and we just went like 2 weeks before. And I was, sweetheart,
Is
we
there
only do this once every other year.
I've never done.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah?
Coco Head, for those who are listening, are 1,100 stairs that are like 2 feet tall. So it's like doing a whole bunch of those devil lunges. So that's
That's
Oh.
it.
that's what he's talking about.
How are the legs the next day?
The legs are actually not bad. We do a
Oh,
lot of
check it out.
because of CrossFit, we're very mindful of stretching.
Oh, good.
And then warming up before doing something crazy like that. Crazy.
Crazy. Yeah.
On our way down. So, you ever get those jelly legs the next day? Because
Yes.
So
Yeah.
on the way down, like the jelly legs doesn't
Yeah.
wait for the
It's
next
like,
day.
They don't.
When you get up when you get to the top of Coco Head, they're already activated, like jelly activated.
Oh.
So you gotta walk, like for myself, because I'm still kind of a heavy guy. Myself, I have to walk backwards. So I
Yeah.
walk backwards, and it helps transfer the muscles that I'm using,
Smart.
where it's not the quads. Yeah, I'm not using
Yes.
hamstrings and calves, the
Right.
bigger muscles.
Yeah.
And it really helps. So I gotta walk backwards.
That's smart.
Yeah. So
Yeah, people.
another thing I saw on your Instagram, speaking of Coco Head, is did you carry a water bottle up
Oh, you
Coco
saw
Head?
that.
He
I don't want
laughed
to toot my own
so
horn, but
hard and so loud.
I was laughing for a long
He
time
would,
at that one.
he would not stop laughing. He's like, Shan, you gotta look at this. You gotta look at Salani carrying a water bottle.
this kid was carrying a 5-gallon water bottle.
Was it full?
It
It
was
looked full.
Oh, that's,
It
Yeah.
was full.
he did look
yeah.
like a kid. He looked like a little 18-year-old
Yeah.
kid.
But
Yeah.
then I have a friend named Heel, and he actually carried a 50-pound cross up all the way up to
Oh, no way.
the top of
He
the
did?
head, Yeah.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh. How
I
is
did
that
not know
going
that.
down?
Oh, for Heel, yeah, it's nothing. Heel actually, there was a kid that broke his or fractured his leg halfway down, and he was crying. And Heel saw him. The father was just kind of like, "Oh no, we're waiting for paramedics, or we're waiting for something." And Heel grabbed the kid, picked him up, and carried him the rest of the way down.
How big
Yeah.
is this person?
He was huge.
The kid, well, Heel's not a small guy, but he's
Yeah, how big is
but he's
him?
not like super big. Heel is probably maybe a good 210,
Is he tall?
15 pounds, all muscle.
Oh,
he's
muscle.
Gotta be at least 6'2", 6'3", right? What?
Yeah,
Yeah. And yeah,
Is he Samoan?
yeah, some more.
You know why? Because being Samoan is like being a superhero. I just want you to know. I've told your sister it's like a superpower. And if I could have a superpower, it would be to turn into Tifa sometimes. Like when someone cuts me off on the freeway, no one's going to take me serious. But if I snap my fingers, I turn into Tifa. It's like, what did you just do? And then they're going to listen to me.
No, she don't even say anything. She just gets her hair. She starts putting
Yeah,
it
yeah.
She takes off those earrings, puts her hair up, steps out.
That's it.
Yep, that's why I love
Sweetheart,
Tifa.
here, watch
Yeah.
mommy's phone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Film it for
Yeah.
evidence.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's just like I just feel like you have a natural strength. It's kind of not
I
fair.
don't know. Yeah, it isn't fair actually, but we also have a natural quickness in gaining a lot of weight fast, like really fast. Like I can gain weight super fast. Losing weight, that's a
yeah,
whole nother story, man. But yeah,
yeah.
I don't know if it's true. Do you guys know if it's true as far as like, oh yeah, no, those guys have bigger bones.
I've heard. I've heard.
Yeah,
I don't know. Who was telling was that
I've never confirmed it,
Right.
but
yeah.
we should
yeah,
look into that, like do a test or something, because I just feel like
Yeah.
even people that don't work out, they're
well,
just
I
naturally
sink
strong.
when I swim, so
He does.
they're probably more dense
Yeah.
than others. I'm
Yeah.
assuming. Yeah. I'm thinking that it's muscle because fat would float, right? So
Oh, that's it. That's it, baby.
I'm saying it's muscle, but
You're so
And that is
muscular.
the story we are sticking to.
yep.
So
Exactly.
what is the best part for you about being a coach? Because I know the coach was kind of everything for your journey in the beginning, and so now do you take that mindset with you when you're coaching?
I think one thing that really helped me with being a coach was, I don't know if that I'm answering your question.
We'll find out.
Yeah. The one thing, sorry, you know what? I'm not even gonna pretend. Can you ask that question one more time? I'm so sorry. Look at me trying to answer that question. Well, you know, and my philosophy about that is yeah. Can you ask it one more time? I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
We
This
we
is why
asked about Uber. We didn't ask about. No.
I was saying because you're a coach now, and did chemo inspire you in the way that you coach? You know, like did you take the way that he was with you? Do you translate that into your what do you call people that you coach? What are they called?
Subordinates.
Subordinates. Yes.
Clients.
Yes,
Is it
subordinates. We'll just call it
subordinates?
subordinates. Yeah, I think chemo was probably the biggest inspiration for me as far as being a coach. I loved the fact that I wanted nothing to do with CrossFit,
Mhm.
nothing to do with fitness, and all it took was somebody like sparking a
Right.
little fire in me, and then showing me, hey, I'm not just telling you to get fit. I'm not just telling you that CrossFit is good. Let me show you, and then let me show you
I
why
like
it's
that.
it's good, and I'll show you from wherever you're at right now. But I
Mm,
promise you, I am not going to allow you to stay right there.
mhm.
You know,
That's
Right.
for the
good.
next week that comes around, we're gonna get better. We're gonna get better,
Mm.
and we're gonna get better together. So chemo, being able to like even break down movements. Sometimes I feel like he thinks he over explains some movements,
Mm.
like especially with Olympic weightlifting. Yeah, anything that has to do with the snatch or the
Okay.
clean and jerk. Yeah, so the snatch and the clean and jerk. And
Mhm.
sometimes he'll go and he'll point at muscles and he says, you know, so I want you to start shifting your legs back to your heels. And the reason why is because the moment you go forward and blah 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 blah
Right,
blah.
right,
Mhm.
right.
And sometimes he goes and then he'll say, yeah, yeah, but that's so much. And but I'm like, oh my gosh, give me more.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
Wow.
want
Yeah.
every little detail, and I love how detailed he is and how he explains about how the body works, and
Mm,
from core to extremities, from the all the big muscles. You're wanting the big muscles to move fast,
mhm.
Mm.
yeah, and you're wanting the small muscles that can move fast to be stronger.
Mm.
So
Okay.
so it is trying to up your game in every level when it comes to your whole body.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, so
cool.
him teaching that and taking time to help me understand, I loved being able to understand. Yeah.
Right.
I
Right.
went 5 years of college. I've done 5 years of college, and I only have, I kid you not, about 22 credits to my name. 5 years. 5 years. And all it took for this one guy was just to just be
Wow.
patient and explain. And
Wow.
for me to just be there, I was just like, oh my gosh, this makes sense. Like he made everything make sense.
That's so
And I
cool.
almost wanted to translate that into my spiritual life. Like
Wow.
everything that I talk about, I want to make sure that, okay, me personally, I know how to live this out, and I
Mm-hmm.
understand it as personally before I'm able to explain it to a lot of like
Mm-hmm.
new
Mhm.
Christians that come to the church.
Mhm.
Yeah. So a lot of the way that he teaches, it didn't just inspire me
Wow.
to want to become a coach, but just in everything in life.
Right.
Wow.
Everything in life.
That's a
It's
really good coach.
Yeah.
yeah,
So do you
it's
Yeah.
coach
super
like
good.
that?
I don't coach as well, like knowledge wise. He's like at a whole nother level. But I do coach in a way where I try to coach in a way where people understand. I don't want to sound so
Right.
so
over their head.
yeah, there it is. Like oh, he's so knowledgeable at what he, but I didn't understand a word he
Yeah.
said.
Right, right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I get that with like even like when people are talking, I get that all the time at school. Like people
Mm.
are talking and they're so smart at within that they understand everything, but helping me to understand anything is just
Right.
boom,
And that's
right
not a
over
Right.
good
my head.
teacher. A good teacher
Yeah,
helps people understand. So that's
Yeah.
good. I
Yeah.
could imagine you being a really good coach. So
I'm the
Yeah.
best,
Yeah.
that's what we've heard.
I
and I'm
feel
humble.
And and we've heard that as well.
well. I feel inspired. I feel inspired to come.
I know.
We might have to come check out your coaching.
Don't make me
Oh,
throw up on the
it
mat
would be
though.
great. It would be great. Even if you guys wanted to do something outside, like CrossFit isn't
That'd be
really
fun.
just like weights and stuff. It can be done at home. Like he actually his Zoom classes. If you sign up with his Zoom classes, he actually has online classes, and he uses like rice bags for your
Oh,
Oh,
weights
awesome.
and
nice.
like laundry
That's so
soap.
cool. That's
Yeah,
what people
everything
have.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all the workouts like it's with those things.
That's so cool. I want to see the
Yeah,
rice bags.
Yeah. But
yeah,
is rice a part of the CrossFit diet?
absolutely.
Yes.
If
We're in.
Salani is our coach, then yes.
And corned beef.
And corn,
And corned beef.
yes!
Corned beef and rice. Oh,
This is gonna
we're in
be a
there.
terrible class.
I can't wait. I'm so excited. And we should do it outside so when I do throw up, it's on the grass.
Yeah, there you
Just
go.
not
There
okay.
you go.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. That'd be good.
Let's
Yeah.
throw bags of cooked rice
Oh.
so that we can it's already made.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's this conversation going? Like,
I
I'm
don't know.
so hungry, you guys. You know, I am
This is how we get fit. Yeah.
Okay. Last thought. We're coming to the
Yeah.
end. What is something that you want the listeners to take away out of everything you've talked about, or maybe something you haven't mentioned yet? What is the takeaway for the listeners?
I think the takeaway is probably two things that we kind of talked about. First thing would be we got to be here. We got to be here
Right.
for the long haul.
Mhm.
Yeah, whether you have kids or whether you don't have kids.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, everybody, like God has put something in everybody, and in order for you to be able to tell your story to people and like give your testimony, you got to be around.
This
Yeah.
is
You got
true.
to be
That's true.
around. Yeah. So it's that's number one. And then number two is when it comes to fitness, people usually try to put it in a box like, oh, it's got to look like this and it's got to be this way.
Mm.
But in actuality, it can start with, hey, before you get up or before you start moving around in the day, just stretch.
Right.
Yeah.
Something.
You know, get up out of your bed and just start stretching. Do some, what do you call those things? Cat cow.
Calisthenics.
The cat cow stretch.
Cat cow
Some yoga.
stretch. Yeah, there it is. You know, stretch and let it start right there.
Yeah.
People are always feeling like, well, I'm gonna wait until I get the shoes, and then I'll go, get my Lululemons, and then I gotta, match
Right.
with my Reebok
Right.
shirt, make sure that it's flamboyant,
Right.
before anything. But yeah, let it start and
Just start.
and just do it. Yeah.
Just do it. That's a really good.
That's
Where
really
have you
good.
heard of that? We should make that into something. Just
That should
do
be
it.
our slogan.
Just
We
do
won't
it.
Get sued at all.
Do it now. You won't. In
No,
the name
no.
of Jesus.
Yeah.
So how is the whole diabetes thing now?
Oh, well, the diabetes thing, I went back to the doctor maybe the year after just to do another follow-up. And he was really happy with the progress. I lost a lot
Wow.
of weight. Yeah, he's like,
Wow.
you're not in a scare for, I
Hey.
don't have to worry about anything with you and your health. It seems like you're on the right path. So, yeah, thank you.
Awesome. That's so awesome.
Congratulations.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's good.
Congratulations. No
That's cool.
pills.
No
Yeah.
pills. No
Yeah.
pills, just headache pills. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna need it. You got kids.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Salani. That was it for the interview.
However,
What
we have
now?
a lightning round.
Oh, you don't want none. I was born for this.
Yeah, you were.
Oh,
I even got my lightning round beard comb.
nice. Nice.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you 10 questions.
Okay.
They're not going to be that hard. And you're going to just answer them as fast as you can. And most of them probably have nothing to do with fitness.
Okay.
So they're just questions I want to know personally. So
Just to remind you guys, 5 years in college.
Oh.
Oh.
and only 21 credits.
Wait,
If my answers come out
you
a
had
little
said
bit
22
slow,
earlier. Now it's 21.
see, you see,
See?
you
Math.
see,
The math.
yeah,
You missed the math class.
yeah. That was
Math is
it.
hard.
Math is hard.
Well,
I hate math.
me too. And thankfully, there's no math in
Hallelujah.
these questions because I also
Right on.
hate math. So, okay. Number 1. What is your personal record for exercising? I don't know what Kalani meant.
Your PR.
Oh, what is your
your
PR?
favorite exercise? What's your favorite lift? And what is your PR for that lift?
Favorite lift is the back squat, and
Okay.
PR is 435.
Wow.
That's how much you bench?
Back squat.
He said back squat.
Can you tell I really know a lot about fitness?
So that is where you have the bar across your back and you squat
Yes,
down and you stand up.
Oh, and how much did you do?
435.
435. Legit.
Congratulations. Okay,
Yeah.
so how much you bench then, bro?
You
That's
know what?
number 2 question.
I bench 315.
So wait. Did you
One time.
bench more before when you were just working on your chest and arms, or bench more
you know,
now?
It's weird because when I was just working on my chest and arms, I couldn't get my mindset to get me past 275. Like
Wow.
275 was
Wow.
it. Yeah. It wasn't until CrossFit where
Thanks,
my
CrossFit.
guy was like saying, "Hey, and we only do bench press twice a year."
Right.
Yeah, so my coach would say,
Wow.
"Stop thinking about it. Let's go ahead and set up your shoulder blades." Crunching my shoulder blades like crazy. He said, "Okay, stop thinking about it. Let's go ahead. When I count to 3, go ahead and lift." Boom, 3 lift. I did 315 for my
Nice.
first time
Wow.
CrossFit. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thanks,
I know you wanted me
CrossFit.
to answer
I had-
fast, but
Yeah. No. No.
We like this.
That was an
We
add-on
had
question.
follow-up
That
questions.
I suspected that your bench went up when you did CrossFit, but okay.
yeah.
Good job. Okay. Go to cheat meal.
Now?
Yeah, for real. No. Right now, my go-to cheat meal is Teddy's Burger.
Oh
Oh,
my
One with the
gosh.
avocado and the bacon.
Yes.
Let's go.
Bacon.
And then I get the fries extra crispy.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
And
Milkshake?
a chocolate and
Yes.
chocolate and a coffee milkshake.
Coffee.
It's Friday night.
Yeah, man.
Like, I'm not kidding. I'm so hungry right now. Okay. What workout day just destroys you?
Workout day.
Or
what
workout.
what WOD? What like WOD that
Okay.
you do?
You guys all know
Oh,
the
workout
of the
CrossFit
day is a WOD.
terms.
There's this one WOD that's called Murphy.
Oh, okay.
And it's a mile run. And then you do 100 pull-ups, 100 sit-ups,
Oh,
100 squats. And then you finish it with a mile run. That one.
How many days do you have
Wait,
to complete this?
while wearing a vest, right?
If you want to, yeah. If you want to, you can do a vest. But even like everything with CrossFit is scalable.
Right.
So if I were to do that now, I had injured my shoulder. I wouldn't be doing pull-ups. I would
Right.
actually be doing ring pulls. So
Okay.
the rings, I just hold on to them and then I just extend my body
Right.
and then come back up. Yeah.
Okay.
So everything
Okay.
is scalable. He wants to make sure you're able to do it
Right.
regardless of your injury.
Right.
So
I like that.
that would be
I
it.
need
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
All right. Favorite Chris? Chris Evans, Chris Pratt, or Chris Hemsworth?
Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
You
Me
and
too.
Connie are like 20s.
Yes,
Star-Lord.
Okay.
Star Lord in the house, baby.
Oh, yeah.
He is. That's like
That's
his
my
man
man.
crush. Right now.
Yeah, man. Oh, he's the best.
I like Chris Pratt. He's cool.
America.
So you are a Raiders fan, is that correct?
Yes.
And Lolan is a Patriots fan, is that correct?
Yes.
And you're friends with Lolan, correct?
No, not anymore. Now that you reminded me about that.
So this is a would you rather question. Would you rather wear a Patriots jersey in public
The other
and
one,
pretend
Whatever the other one is.
pretend you like the team, or have to eat 5 flying cockroaches alive? I wish that you guys could see Salani's face right now. You need to watch the YouTube video. He wants to throw up.
I'm
What if the cockroaches were wearing
See,
Patriots jerseys.
if the New England Patriots were like a doo-doo team, I wouldn't mind so much. But they have so many championships.
Yeah.
Are you
Makes
eating
me
roaches?
cringe, you know? I think so. I think I might be eating roaches. I might be eating roaches. Yeah, let's go with the roaches.
Sorry, Lolan.
You're amazing.
Yeah.
That's hardcore. You're a hardcore fan.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
best 90s R&B group out of these three. Jodeci, Shy, or SWV?
Jodeci.
Ah, Jodeci. Good one. Okay. What song
Shy
has...
only has one hit.
I know, pretty much.
Yeah.
But it was a good one.
Yeah.
Okay. What song has to be on your workout playlist?
Oh man, you know what? There is a song now by this group called Maverick City. Maverick City Music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so they
Okay.
have this song called Story I'll Tell.
Mm.
And oh my gosh, yeah. So I've realized that I really enjoy working out to worship music. Like
Mm.
worship music is my go-to, and it helps me to just not think about, like, I don't need things to pump me up. I just need
Right.
my mind to be blank so that I can just
Mm.
move.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
really
so
cool.
it really just kind of clears out the slate, and then I'm able
Mm.
to move a lot more, and then even focus on why I'm there. Like this is God's temple. It helps me to put things into perspective, and like, yeah, let's get it to be at a better place than when you walked in here.
I like
Yeah.
that. That's cool.
Story I'll tell.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah, I
it.
like
Story
it.
I'll
I
tell.
like it.
and
I'm
it'll
going to.
actually help you. What do you call it? It's the story. Yeah, it is a story. Like God gets the victory from everything that we do when we are align our will with His will and
Yeah.
our desires with His desires. And so even getting my body into a better place, even getting my body so that I can serve more people.
Right.
Yeah, that is the whole goal. It's not so that, hey, look at me, I got a
Right.
six pack, which I don't yet.
But if I did.
But if I did, it would be to serve. Serve platters on my six pack.
I was gonna say serving food on your stomach. Now I have to put it on top of just slides.
Yeah, but that's it, man. It helps me to get into a really good
I like
mindset
it.
to work.
Yeah,
Like it.
awesome. I love
Awesome.
that. What Netflix show can you binge watch over and over?
Oh, I shouldn't tell you guys this.
I
I'm
won't tell.
holy-
We're not gonna tell anybody. We are not gonna tell anybody.
It's between Narcos and The Office.
Ah.
Yeah.
So you're talking to some very big office fans.
Oh, so which one is the manager and which one is the
I'm the co-manager
assistant,
to the
lead
assistant.
Yep, that's it. Yeah.
Oh my
Well, we
gosh.
we took one of those tests, I think, right? And
Yeah.
I think she was
I'm
Dwight,
Dwight. Dwight's my favorite.
Oh, yeah,
I
man.
love
and I was
Dwight.
Jim. So
Ah,
we're best
Jim
friends.
started getting boring when he got married.
Okay,
Yeah.
I feel the same way. I'm just like, Jim and Pam, we get it. You guys are so cute. Where's Dwight and Jim? I like that relationship better.
Yeah.
Where's Dwight and Michael?
That's it.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
any of the other managers that came in. I did like
Dwight
all
and
the...
anybody. Yeah.
Dwight and
Yeah.
anybody.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're
I
gonna have
just,
the liposuction.
he's just, we should, okay, we're going to start another podcast. And it's
Let's
going to just be
go.
about The Office. And we're just going to talk about every episode.
Yep.
Because we always
That's
wanted to
it,
start
man.
one called about The Office.
Yeah,
It's
we
going to
did.
be how
What
The
was it?
Office helps you in your
Oh
everyday
yeah.
life.
What was it like? Real tips from the office.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Oh,
Yeah. Or
that's it,
advice from the
man.
office.
So,
Please
well,
call
Yeah.
me. I'll
now
be
we
more prepared
know.
for that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know. And then how fun is it to prepare for that podcast as you're just watching The
I
Office?
know,
Anyway.
for
Hey.
real.
Babe, I'm working. I'm watching The Office. I'm working. Yeah.
Okay, last
Okay.
question. When will you give a workout, a WOD? Put us
Yes.
through a WOD. Will you put Kalani and I through a WOD and make us vomit?
Yes.
Yeah,
on,
absolutely.
on
Yes.
we want to make a YouTube video.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I just I come up with ideas, and then Shanna's always
There to-
was it
Somebody.
SMH stuff in my head with my
That's
ideas.
it.
But either way, video or not, it'd be fun
Yeah.
to do a workout
We
with
definitely
you.
want Coach Salani to make us vomit. If anyone's gonna make me vomit, you are gonna be the
Come
guy.
on, bring it. That's it. But
Yes.
you know, when I coach, I don't work out. So
All right.
When I work out, I don't
have
work
to make
out.
sure. Yeah, I have to make sure that you guys are moving properly.
Right. And
As a coach, what do you call we have to stay outside the movements just to make sure that everybody's moving properly.
Mhm.
Because as
Correct.
soon as fatigue starts hitting in, man, like all the technique just goes out the window. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy. So
Yeah.
it's always good to have a coach that's attentive to
Right.
the athletes. Yeah,
That's good.
which
That's
I'm
good.
excited
yeah,
for
I
that.
can't
Right.
work out with you guys
I'm
when I
so
coach.
glad that you consider us athletes.
I'm a
Yeah.
subordinate.
You tell your
Yeah.
brothers I said that.
Yeah.
Kalani called me an athlete, and I'm on his team too.
Yes,
Uh,
I don't know the last time I went. Well, I've never worked. Oh no, I did work out in a gym
you
twice.
did. We-
So,
Twice.
I took her
yeah.
to the Marine Corps base.
the Marine Corps base because it's free, and I was just
Hey.
like, look at all these machines.
Yeah. And then we walked out. No?
Yeah, that's it. Can I get a
I
protein
know.
shake?
I know. It's like, oh, vending machines, yeah. But no, I'm excited. I like.
Yeah.
There was something you said about just starting.
Yeah.
You don't have to
Yeah.
wait to have it all together to
Right.
start. So I like that a lot. That's a good takeaway for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, big time.
So thank you. This
Yeah.
was fun.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. You
Yeah.
have
Thank you for
motivated,
having me.
inspired, and I think equipped us
I think
to-
so. I
Hey,
feel
right
quite
on.
equipped.
to get fit.
Rafi, I think I feel more inspired with Salani. Just kidding, Rafi. It's equal inspiration.
He's gonna start
Raphael
bench
will probably
pressing
say,
more
well,
than
tell
him
him to
now.
take his shirt off. Tell him
Yeah.
to take his shirt off. See if you're inspired then.
We should have you both on the show at the same time.
That would be fun.
and then
Oh,
see what
man.
happens with that.
I
Yeah.
would have my guys come over and teach me how to mute other people on Zoom, and I would mute him the whole show. Well, the most important thing is mute. Yeah.
Nobody cares, Rafi.
Yeah.
No.
Awesome.
No, but for us, thank you so much for doing
Thanks,
this.
Salani.
And it was
Right
real fun. We
on.
had a real good time.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you guys for having me. God
Thank
bless
you.
you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
God
we'll
bless
have to
Aloha.
come back and have you guys back on the show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's get it.
Yay,
All
thanks.
right.
So how is the whole diabetes thing now?
Oh, well, the diabetes thing, I went back to the doctor maybe the year after just to do another follow-up. And he was really happy with the progress. I lost a lot
Wow.
of weight. Yeah, he's like,
Wow.
you're not in a scare for, I mean, I don't have to worry
Hey,
about anything with you and your health. It seems like you're on the right path. So, yeah, thank you.
awesome. That's so awesome.
Congratulations.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's good.
Congratulations. No
That's cool.
pills.
No
Yeah.
pills.
No
Yeah.
pills, just headache pills. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna need it. You got kids.
Yeah. Okay.
Awesome. Thanks, Solani.
Thanks,
God bless you guys. God
Salani.
bless
We'll
you
be
guys.
in
Take
touch.
care.
We'll be in touch. Yep.
Absolutely.
Okay. Shoot.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
You go get her. Get her. Get her. Get her. See, I'm a go getter. Get her. Get her. Get her.
If you's a go-getter, why don't you go get it?
Go get her. Get her. Get her. Get her. Get her. See, I'm a go getter. Get her. Get her. Get her.
If you's a go-getter, why don't